The following program is an OCAmedia community-produced episode of Oregon Life. We would like to thank our sponsors, the Oregon Brooklyn Optimist Club and the Oregon Freemasons. We are proud to have you as our sponsors.
And here comes the cast and tech crew of Lion King Jr.
Hello, I'm Brady Greiber here with Lion King Jr. My part's Nala, and today we're going to take a little look around the PAC and sing some songs for you. Now we're in the Commons, and here's Miss Young to tell us more.
Hi. So everybody's paying attention? Yes. So this is the Commons, and this is the front of the house. So when you guys come, when anybody comes for a show at the PAC, this is where the tickets are set up. Fan mail will be set up here. We'll have concessions, and you enter through the PAC through those doors. Important, bathrooms are right here. So if you have to go to the bathroom, there's the bathrooms. So for our show, we'll have a table set up here for tickets. So get your parents to sign up to help sell tickets, because I need more adults. So we'll have a ticket table set up here. We'll have fan mail set up. We have adults working concession. We'll be selling candy bars and water. And any other questions, if anybody has questions, I'll be out here, show dates, to answer anything. If I'm not here, then Miss Brusberg will be able to answer questions. So we're going to try to see if we can get into the Commons, because that's where we're going to have our dinners during Tech Week. So come with me.
Here we are in the Commons, and here's Miss Young to tell us more.
Okay, so when you come in that day, we're going to make a line, and all of the hot food is going to be, I'm guessing, against that wall, because that's where the plug-ins are. So any crock pots that need to be plugged in, that's where everything's going to be. And then we'll have you all sit down over here in little groups, and you'll probably have to eat fast, because you only have 20 minutes at the high school to eat during Tech Week, and it's crazy. So there's not a lot of talking during dinner. You just have to eat and get ready to go back out.
Gotta get Mr. Ebert in this. Mr. Ebert, bye.
Bye, Mr. Ebert.
Please put your helmet
I'm
on.
guessing you guys are going to go to dressing room.
And this is Miss Monk, our choreographer and our stage director.
Yeah, we're going to do a little tour here. So students in this group, this is the backstage area, right? Did you just come from?
Over there.
Okay. So Brady just gave us a kind of a good overview, but when you're on stage or when you're in the house facing the stage, this side is always called what? Stage right. Yep, and stage left. If you look up, we have different lighting fixtures here. Right now, Mr. Mendel has these really bright lights that are called work lights, and we use those because they're less expensive to operate from an electricity point of view. But he's got a couple different things going on. One is you can change the color of a light by taking like a clear, it's called a gel, piece of color, and it goes under the light, and then the light changes the color. We also have LEDs, which he'll be showing in a little bit here, where he can, from the booth, press a button, and it changes the color of the light.
And now we're in the dressing room with Miss Vitale, one of our co-directors, and here she is to talk about the dressing room.
Thanks, Brady. Yeah, so friends, come on, scooch on in. This is one of our many dressing rooms. So we have 3 main dressing room areas. This is one of our female identifying dressing room areas. The other one will be the choir room, where we put up some really cool, I don't know what you would call them, like dividers, choir dividers, and we make more space. There's also, we'll go through where the male identifying space is and our non-binary space. In 2 of the dressing rooms, there are restrooms also, so there are here if you want more privacy. If you're a crew member, there isn't a reason for you to be in a dressing room area unless you're told to come and grab something. An adult, if we're going to come into this space, will always knock on the door.
Now we're heading into one of the non-binary dressing rooms.
What we're going to do is we're going to just go down the list of all of your names and say, what do you prefer? And then we're just going to mark that, just so especially we know where to put your costumes, okay? As we said before, there are restrooms in this one too. If you want more privacy, it's fine. If the door is shut, people should knock. The other thing we need to talk about is that there is no cleaning service for us, right? We're it. So make sure that whatever you have, you're cleaning that up.
So now we're taking a look at some of our props and set pieces.
A huge foam board that Ms. Reichelt has been painting. Hi. So this is where mail identifying folks, this will be cleared out. We set up racks for you and you're in here. So you don't have a restroom in here. You obviously can use restrooms. You can see right here, this was from Ariel's grotto, if you saw Little Mermaid, and we are repurposing it to make it Scar's Cave. And Scar is gonna have like a makeshift stone throne to sit on. So this is the workshop that you can see, and someone was like, why is there a couch? I said, well, that's from Little Mermaid from the palace, right? This is where all the stuff gets made. And Mr. Doucette is helping us build and create pieces for our show. The day that you guys don't have school, so on the 18th, Ms. Reichelt and I will be moving everything over to the space for Tech Week and also probably painting and doing drilling and hammering. So a lot of what we do in theater is, it's like thrifting, right? We don't throw anything away. So Ms. Reichelt and I, if you look at the costume closet that we have at the middle school, we're constantly looking and repurposing things. So the bones that we're making were the canes from last year with the chimney sweeps, right? And then we'll repurpose those for something else the next year. So it's really important, and it's kind of cool to look at items like various ways. Like you can look at something and say, oh, how else can I use this piece? And it's really fun for us to go to the high school show, and we're like, ooh, we can use this for this. I really like that. And that's when we saw the grotto and like, perfect for the cave. So it's nice to have some actual pieces, not just the screen behind you. I think some of the magic gets lost with that, and so it's fun to have actual set pieces.
All right, now we're in the light and sound booth to learn about what happens behind the scenes while we're on the stage acting.
And this is Mendel, the PAC director in the light and sound booth with all these folks. And we have our lighting console and our sound console over there, and a video system over here that controls the closed circuit televisions that are backstage. And so everything that happens on the stage during the show, from lights, from sound, and EQ, we will control up here. And Gage Claridge here is the technical director for this show, and so that means he'll be calling when those cues happen.
Hi, I'm Brady Greiber.
And I'm Gavin.
I'm Fiona Vitale.
I'm Liam Harm.
And we are the Simbas and Nalas of the Lion King Jr., and we're here today to talk to you a little bit about our roles and what it's like. In the first act of the show, Nala and Simba are both young, and so Liam Harm and Fiona Vitale play young Simba and young Nala, and me and Gavin Lorenz play old Simba and old Nala, which show up in the second act.
Hi, I'm Fiona Vitale. I play young Nala, and a scene that was pretty hard for me was the cave, because I had to really express my expressions, and it was kind of hard because I didn't really know how to show how I'm going to be scared until I really got into the moment and became my character. I'm going to do a couple bars from A Lioness Hunt. Hiya, 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 hi. Way baba zingela, zion zingela baba. Way baba zingela, way baba zingela, zion zingela baba. Scooby zion zingela.
I'm Liam Harm, and I play young Simba. My favorite song is I Can't Wait to Be King, because I'm in the spotlight. Everybody look left, everybody look right. Everywhere you look, I'm standing in the spotlight.
Hi, I'm Brady and I play Old Nala, and one of my favorite songs is Shadowland because it's my own and I get to have a duet kind of with the lionesses. The dance is also really cool, and I've learned as I looked more into the lyrics that Nala is kind of convincing herself that she's going to be okay even if she goes without her family, and even though she's going to miss them, she'll come back, and she'll come back with food and to better her community. And she's not doing this for herself, she's doing it for everyone else, so she has to be brave on their behalf. And I'll be singing a couple of bars from Can You Feel the Love tonight. He's holding back, he's hiding, but what? I can't decide. Why won't he be the king? I know he is, the king I see inside.
Hi, I'm Gavin, and I play adult Simba. So my favorite song would probably be "Can You Feel the Love Tonight" because it's a very emotional song where me and Brady are like doing a somewhat complicated dance that really shows emotion without actual words, and it also shows two different like thoughts in our heads, like perspectives. Yeah. Can you feel the love tonight? The peace the evening brings. The world for once in perfect harmony with all its living things.
This is just a small look at some of our songs. This is I Just Can't Wait to Be King, featuring young Simba, young Nala, and Zazu.
Everywhere you look, I'm standing in the spotlight. Not yet. Let every creature go from broken sea. Let the universe burn all the wind. It's gonna be peace in this mighty spring. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. We just can't wait. Come down here. Oh, I just can't wait. Just can't wait to be king. What happened? I don't know.
Come out and see us, it's a great show.